going to say there's nothing weirder than not having gone to a concert for 6 months or whatever it's been. How long has it been? 6 months, 5 months, whatever. Like
And what
it
is
is,
hey, what is a week?
yeah, well, truly, but like I can't, like it's just when you think about it, like how frequently I was going to shows and how what a huge part of my daily, weekly, monthly life that is. And I still have like all our shows are on my calendar, the ones that were supposed to be happening. And so it's like every morning, like today was supposed to be like Deftones at Bill Graham Civic. I should be careful because some of these maybe weren't even announced yet. I don't even know.
Yeah,
Um,
I heard that one.
you
I'm
know,
onto it actually.
like the weekend was supposed to be on Monday at Oracle or Oakland Arena. Like there's so many shows where I like look at, like I'm like, oh, what am I doing next week? Guns N' Roses on Wednesday at Oracle Park. It's just like, it's like such like a daily reminder of all the shit that isn't happening.
Yeah, I feel you. I think we're all kind of like that. This is the depression part that's really hard because for a lot of people, like it's weird and it's difficult, but for pretty much everybody that I know and hang out with and care about and love, they're all connected through the music world, and that
Totally.
is at a complete standstill. So it's an odd, sad thing. And it's funny. In doing these conversations, I remember on a couple occasions I think it came up like, what was the last concert that you saw before all this went down? And it was Kiss.
I
Well,
know. I was gonna say mine's the same. We were together. That's so funny. 100%.
was that your last
100%.
one too?
What's that?
Was that your last one too?
That was my last one too. Yeah. I literally was just talking to somebody about it the other day. Um, which is so crazy. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think in the beginning of all of this, anybody had any idea what it was going to be and how much we were going to be leaving behind, as we wait for kind of the world to readjust to some form of normalcy, which won't be what it was before, but it'll be, I guess, our new normal, if you will.
Yeah. Well, I vividly remember when we were down in one of the catacomb rooms
Yeah.
of the Coliseum. And, you came in and we said hello and all that, and it was fresh on our lips. We were talking about South by Southwest. I think it just canceled, and
Yeah.
you had said like, get ready because it's all going to fall apart.
Yeah.
And I remember vividly that you said, and the reason I know this is because sponsors are pulling, and
Yeah.
that was like when the big guns go, there's really, like you have to look at it from like the standpoint of liability and why they would pull out, and that's
Well, and
probably
I think that is
finances.
part of the concern and the challenge of going into 21 and trying to plan. I'm like a big believer in not spinning my wheels and like doing work over and over and over again. But like we're trying to figure out how to stay ready and trying to have a plan for like, as soon as we can for music to come back. But it's hard, to get artists to engage just from their standpoint if they don't already have a tour going, something that they're trying to postpone from 20 to 21. I imagine if you're a manager and you're an agent, you're sitting there thinking like, do we want to risk putting a plan together for 21? And you get to the point where you need to hire staff and you need to get production and you need to build all of that and risk the cost of spending that money when you don't know if it's going to happen or not. I mean, people ask me every day, like that's the number one question. So when's music coming back? And it's like, we don't have any secrets, like we just know what everybody else knows.
Watch the news like you.
Yeah. And obviously like it's the sooner the better, but at the same time, really the answer is when it's safe. Nobody's trying to be in a situation where you're putting people at risk because it's like, music is everything, but you don't want music to be the reason people are getting sick. So it's like, it's so complicated, I think, to try to find like the right path to that. And I think the right path is safety, right? And so what we can do is, work now to make sure our venues are going to be as safe as possible, put together plans of action and those types of things, to make sure we're sanitizing more frequently and how we're going to get people in the door safely and all of those things. That's kind of like what we can spend time doing. And then obviously preparing shows, for the future and hope that they play off.